Hey YouTube, Revolution Mouse here with a deck tech. This is a blue-red Miracle deck. It's centered around Noxious Revival and Thunderous Wrath, and then you got Bonfire for board wiping. But let's dive in and show you each card. So if they're stacked, that means there's a playset, and I'll tell you if it's a one-of. I don't think I actually have any one-ofs main board. Actually, I know I don't. 4 Vexing Devils, 4 Dullers, 4 Snapcasters, 4 Mana Leaks, 2 Think Twice, and 2 Arc Trail, 4 Faithless Winning, 4 Ponder, and my Miracle cards, 4 Noxious Revival, 4 Thunderous Wrath, and 2 Bonfires. And then my land base, 8 Mountains and 7 Islands, and then 4 Sulfurs. Those aren't stacked, but I figured I'd just lay them out. 2 Desolate Lighthouses. I happened to pull one that was foil, and then my friend pulled one that was foil, so now I have 2 foil ones. Which is actually going to be the start of my foil deck of this. If you have any of these cards that are foil, I want them. And then 1 Hinterland Harbor, because Noxious Survival, you don't always want to be paying life for that. So yeah, sometimes it happens. You know, it helps to have this later game. And then Sideboard, I got 2 Phantasmal Image, 2 Flash Freeze, 1 Negate, 1 Incinerate, 2 Arc Trails, and 2 Think Twice. So I'll side them in, you know, whether I need them or not. Like usually against control, I will side in these, Reforge the Soul. Obviously for the Bonfires, it fits perfectly. And Bonfires aren't that good against control. And then I Think Twice. I don't usually sub them in against control unless I would side this in. Again, I've only played this deck like, you know, 1 FNM, but this is what I've, you know, been planning out to do. Because if you side these in with these, then you have a lot of cards you're discarding, and it's not benefiting you as much. So I would usually side these in against decks that are kind of like later game decks and ramping decks, like, because you don't need the Arc Trails for, you know, against ramp decks, unless they're running a lot of mana accelerants, like birds and pilgrims and stuff like that. Then I would, but if it's typical, like rampant growth, then I wouldn't. And then I'm running 2 Nihil Spell Bombs. I don't know why I didn't just do it like this the first time. I don't know, I'm stupid. And then 1 Spellskite. So kind of the plan of the deck is to just keep on doing this with 1 Thunderous Wrath. You only need 1, really, to get the chain going. But you want to make sure you have that 1. So, some good synergies in here are like turn 1, Faithless Winning, get rid of the Thunderous Wrath. End of their turn, Noxious Revival. Start your second turn, Miracle, 5 damage, and then play a Vexing Devil. And they usually take the damage, so then they're at 11. End of their second turn, Noxious Revival, and then now they're at 6, because you've done it again. And then now you have 2 mana open. As long as you played land that turn, you could either Delver, Vexing Devil, Mana Leak, Think Twice. Like, if you didn't notice, there is nothing in here that costs less than 2 mana. Or there's nothing in here that costs more than 2 mana, except for, obviously, the Bonfire, because it's X, and most of the time I won't be using it for 1. And then Thunderous Wrath. But that's 1. I consider that a 1 cost. However, I have used it for its full 6, and it actually didn't do too bad. But it's actually, like, surprisingly consistent. Like, I did very well at my FNM. I ended up having to leave early, but I started off 2-0. So, I mean, it does pretty well. It's very, very consistent. Like, it seemed to work, like, almost every time. And even if it doesn't work, like, one of the games, I did not get to get this chain going. And, like, it's awesome because you can Snapcaster Noxious Revival for 2 mana, and then get a 2-1 out there. Like, they'll swing with everything, and it might push you down to, like, 6 or something, and they'll be at, like, 7. And you don't have any creatures out there. You'll flash in Snapcaster Noxious Revival, and then Thunderous Wrath, and then swing for 2. I actually did that one game. It was awesome. But yeah, like, there's a lot of, like, really cool synergies. You know, obviously the main one is the combo, but Snapcastering things is awesome. I really like Arc Trail. it kind of sucks that it's a sorcery, but honestly, it's worth it. 2-for-1s, I love them. I seriously like 2-for-1s. Yeah, it's a 2-for-1 card, and I love it. Anyways, but yeah, that's the main theme of the deck, and then later on, I'll pop this sometimes. But yeah, like, you have other strategies, like you can just pound away with Delver. If a Vexing Devil does land, then you can just pound face with that. But yeah, like that's kind of the main strategy, is just this combo here. Sometimes, if game 2 they side in Surgicals, I'll take one out. Because then it's not relying on it so much, and I'll side in like an Incinerate, and then more burn spells, just so then you have more of a win con. Because if they that's the one weakness of this deck, is that if they surgically extract this, you don't have much of a win con. Like, you can pound away with Delver and, do okay. Like, I won a game like that, but I did get to do like 10 damage with this before he dissipated it. So I did okay, I mean, that's probably the one weakness of this deck. Other than that, it's very consistent, because you can, it's so fast, like, it's ridiculously fast. And yeah, the main reason I built this deck wasn't to do good, it was to have fun. And let me tell you, this is one of the most fun decks I've ever played with. Like, it's ridiculously fun. Like, once you get that chain going of Noxious Revivals, it's ridiculous. Like, I had a hand, Faithless Looting, I'm not making this up, I swear to my life. Faithless Looting, double Thunderous Wrath, which kind of sucked, but I just got rid of them both. Noxious Revival, just one of them. And then, what else did I have? I think I had Sulphur Falls and a Mountain. Yeah, I think that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I had one more. What did I have? I think it was like a Ponder, or like a Delver, or something like that. No, it was a Snapcaster. Yeah, because I kept doing it. Alright. So what I did, turn 1, Faithless Looting. Turn 2, Noxious Revival. Or turn 1, Noxious Revival still. Turn 2, Thunderous Wrath. And then, I think I did something else too. What else did I do? No, I think that was it. I just land Goad. And then I Snapcaster Noxious Revival. And then Thunderous Wrath. And then, from there, I can't remember what else I did. I think I might have drawn a Delver or something off of Faithless Looting, and I played that. But I don't know. I'd have to show you guys. But I think I will actually put up a video of just me doing this kind of a solitaire, just kind of go through the deck and see how it works. In fact, I'm actually gonna do that. Stay tuned for that, guys. Probably gonna upload it right after I upload this. So yeah, hopefully it works, and I will just only do it once. And if it doesn't work, so be it. If it does, then yeah, hopefully it will, so you guys can believe me that it actually is a pretty good deck. But it's very fun, and you should give it a try. And thank you for watching.